Now let's take cards a little bit further and let's talk about one other thing that you're going to want to do. It's also in the workbook. It's called mutilation. Pretty wicked sounding term for a very simple thing to do. And what mutilation is as you take each object, you mutilate that object. You destroy that one object, whatever it is. For example, let's take the same cards and this time let's say the doctor. Okay, what can we do to a doctor to mutilate a doctor? Well, let's break his legs or let's crack his head open. In some way we're going to damage this doctor.
If you don't want to be that violent, what you could do is you could take away the stethoscope. If you always see the doctor with his stethoscope on and then take it away or bend it up.
Wrap it around his neck. I'm the violent one.
Okay. Well, you can mutilate that doctor. That would tell you that you've already seen that card.
Now what can you do with blood?
With the blood, what I see blood as, if I want to see it mutilated, I see a lot of air in it, a lot of bubbly blood.
I always think of it boiling, which is pretty close to that, I guess. I think of it burning up and boiling.
Okay.
And what was next?
The bones.
And what can we do to a bone?
Obviously, you have broken bones.
Sure, you just break it over your knee. And the next thing on our list was the Coke. And what can you do with Coke? You pick up the bottle and drink it. It's empty.
Yeah, or you can break a bottle of Coke.
Sure. And then we had a duck.
The duck, you could pull out all its feathers or cut off the duck's head. You can do something to mutilate it.
I always like to take Donald Duck and wring his neck. It's just a personal thing. And then what did we have next? The queen.
The duck landed on the queen's head, or the queen was waddling around like a duck. I would see the queen possibly laying down on the ground dead.
Okay, she's dead. I like to behead her, but it's personal preference. And then we have a housewife.
A housewife, you could see her, maybe she's been working so hard, sweat is dripping off her, and she's passed out on the sofa.
She's working so hard that she finally gave up. She hung herself. She's hanging from the rafters.
He really mutilates.
I do this, and I'll explain why I do this in a minute. It's not because I'm sadistic. It's not because I'm macabre. I just have a very good reason for doing this. It helps your memory.
That's exactly right.